campers. So, got Earnie Jr on our tractor, my tractor, and my Salford Discaro, and I am on the leased Fendt 1167 with another Salford Discaro, and we are doing cultivating contracts. So we just did field 20 this morning, and we're now working on field 21. So we started early this morning, about 7ish, a little after 7, and we've been going right along. We got this field to do, and we got one other one to do, and then I'm gonna have to see about drumming up some more business. So yeah, I mean, we went from 200 and some yesterday to, when I left y'all, to 354 today. So yeah, contracts are profitable. I'm not sure why they're paying so much for this, but I am not going to argue. So yeah, I see Earnie Jr over there. I got him going back and forth while I do the headlines, and then I'm gonna do these, start working on this end. I gave him a little space so he has room to turn around. So yeah. He's doing really good. He picked it up pretty quick. I was afraid he would have trouble with such a big outfit, but he's learning. He's 17, almost 18. He's in his senior year, so he'll start school. He'll go with me full time. He's almost out of school, so takes Saturday. So yeah. Dad's working on a big construction contract somewhere. So yeah, we're moving right on along. Yep. Need more coffee. Early morning. I didn't really give them a time when we get it done, but I want to get it done, knocked out, so I can move on to something else. There's a couple of folks wanting some fertilizing done, and I can lease, just like I'm doing here. With what they're paying me, I can lease this out for a couple days and make money. So I'll turn this back in and maybe lease one of those big sprayers. Maybe we'll do some spraying contracts. Not like we got a lot to do on the farm. Kind of just waiting for our crops to grow in. Cows are doing well. So yeah, might as well make some money doing work for somebody else. I know I don't have access to this field. On my ground. I do have permission. It will be over here. Oh, I gotta get way over. That's better. So yes, sir. That's where we're at. might also was in town at the gas station getting coffee last night and ran into the elevator manager and said he had some grain to haul, so he wanted to know if I'd be interested in hauling a couple loads of grain. Kind of a long haul, a couple hours away to a bigger elevator. They own. It's cheaper to do that, they said, than to run it by rail car. So I might do that. We didn't really talk prices, so I'll have to go call him up and see what he willing to pay. It'll probably be like, I don't know, what, 25, 30 cents a mile. Not sure if it'd be worth it. Not for a couple $1,000. Now, if I was a truck driver for a living, yeah, that'd be something I'd do. Short job. Keep hitting that overhead camera button. Over there, Carol. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not going to sit here and talk you to death and bore you while I'm sitting here working grind to get over it. Good Lord. Crooked dog's hind limb. Hind leg. Hind limb. Hind end. I don't know how crooked is a dog's hind end. Crooked leg though. Alright, so we will catch you on the flip side. Something new comes up. Well, we're on our last field. I don't know where Ernie went. Back over there, I can't really see. Somewhere over there. There he is. I'm down here on the short end, he's on the long end. But we're making progress. 32% complete, according to our little contract sensor. And we got paid for the last field, so bank balance is steadily growing, which is good. We're getting closer to being able to buy that combine we need. I got a phone call from the wife. She has decided that this is going to be her last year of teaching. She has able to retire. She says that she's got a friend that wants to start a coffee shop in town, and her friend has this idea to grow the beans locally in a greenhouse and grow them year-round that way. So wife wants to put in a greenhouse and grow coffee beans. She would, which would then be bought by her friend owning the coffee shop, so they could locally grown coffee. That would be their thing. So I'm looking into that. We'll have to see what the cost will be. It's going to take a chunk out of my funds that I got saved up. So again, like I said, we'll have to see. How that's going to work. I don't know. I gotta put some numbers to it to see if it's worth doing or not. If we can't make a profit on it, I'm not investing money in a greenhouse. And a roasting processing plant. Not only do we would have to grow the greens, the coffee beans, but we would have to roast them. We can't take raw coffee beans to the coffee shop. Yeah, so there's that too. My initial thought is going to be 150, 200,000, I'm thinking. I don't know. But if it's financially feasible and can earn a return, the wife can earn a significant amount of money to get us by in the off season. So there is that. Plus, she wouldn't be bored at home. Totally missed that strip back there. This is what I get for talking and driving. It's almost as bad as texting and driving. Yeah. Even I made that one pass, it doesn't leave me much room to turn. This is at a diagonal, not straight, so it's kind of a pain in the patootie. Patootie, is that a word? I just say ass. I'm not talking over the radio, so the FCC can't censor me. Earnie Jr, he sure picked up driving a big tractor like a duck to water, boy. Be a good kid. I'm gonna miss him after the summer and go off to college. Whoa, hello. I was way running off the track. Again, driving and talking. That is texting and driving. But not as worse as drinking and driving. So I took a look at the cost for doing some fertilizing contracts, and I think I can put Ernie to work doing some fertilizing. And we make some money doing that for the next week or so. It won't take long. I checked into Agri Services. They got some big old sprayers, same ones I used from spray my place, and they said I could lease it if they aren't already being used for their contract, for any of their contracts. God damn, I'm all over the place. See me at Christmas. Alright, well, we'll see you later for an update on how we're doing. Well, so we got some stuff on the garden we're going to take. I heard about a new little kind of shop that set up. So if you notice, my bank balance is down. Been a little over a week. I come home to find a construction crew building this shed, and the wife and her partner just drive over there. Wife and her partner went together, and they've got this financed. I had to buy the truck, and we went in and bought a little tractor, little Massey Ferguson. I got nothing to do this. The wife's going to take care of it all. So I had to buy a tractor, a truck, and I bought this big water trailer and got rid of a little water trailer. This is as far as we could get the water line out to. And so since the gardens need water and I got to put water in the cows, we bought a bigger water tank that we can pull behind the tractor. So that little Massey is going to be our water tractor, or coffee operation water tractor, or forklift. Name it. Anyway, she got 2 greenhouses and the roasting apparatus stuff. Anything beyond 2 greenhouses we got to pay for out of our own pockets. So we're going to see how that goes. Didn't take long. I mean, greenhouse only took up a couple hours to set up. Another hour or so to get them all plumbed. And I already had the fertilizer trailer. We were doubling down to the water trailers, so it's just got fertilizer on it now, and we got the water trailer to do the gardens, greenhouses, or coffee operation, whatever you want to call it. To trade her car in for that Firefly pickup. So I told her my truck was not always going to be available to haul a trailer to town with produce. I guess we could probably use the box truck, but the trailer works just as good. So I'm headed over here to the gas station just past Agri Services. There's a little grandma, sister of the other granny in town. So this grandma's got her little market stall by the gas station. And my wife met her at somewhere. I don't know where the hell they met, but she goes, "We gotta help her." She's going to pay good prices, but we want to help her get started. So we're going to sell all our garden produce to her instead of the farmer's market. Which, hey, if she really makes it, it's less of a drive for me or the wife. It'll be me. I just know why. Oh my God, car coming. 2 cars coming. That was close. So I know it'll be me, so the less I gotta drive, the better. Alright, so she's somewhere in here. Oh, there she is. She's over on the other side. Right up front here, unload. He pays pretty good. 700, almost 800 bucks. Am I gonna be able to get out of here now? Yep. All right. So there you go, Granny. Carrots, strawberries. Friends at the Kubota. It's just the 2 owners and 1 little employee. They were like, one worked for Case and 1 worked for John Deere, and they got together and decided they wanted to go work for themselves, so they got a Kubota dealership. They got a part-time mechanic. So they're just kind of getting started, so they don't have a lot of equipment. The other bad thing about this coffee thing, that roaster uses diesel fuel. It's diesel powered. It's gonna add to my diesel bill. It uses a lot of it. So yeah. What's this guy doing? He's lost? Must be lost. He's looking on his phone. So yeah, that's what we got going on 1st of June. I'll look over here. What the sunflowers looking like? They're going. Not too bad. Probably should get out and take a look at the rice fields too. What's my little PDA say about everything? There ain't sprouting yet. I'm betting the rice isn't sprouted yet either. Well, this thing has a lot of potential to make us some money, so we'll see. Oh yeah, I bought a gas truck. All the fuel. I didn't have any way of getting fuel to the tractors in the fields either, so this thing in the I used on my other truck bed I got 450 gallons, but this service bed doesn't have any fuel. And instead of buying a trailer, I just bought the truck. So since we got to drag fuel over there, I just figured that just kind of better way of doing it. Oh yeah, I cut way deep into my cost for my combine purchase, but it is what it is. We're gonna use our little International as our feed tractor. Cows started producing milk, so that's good. What we got this morning, I didn't milk them. Earnie Jr milked them. I got 1,400 liters. Everything looks good. Check the water. Water's looking good. Got some crap growing in the bottom of that though. Well, barn's pretty clean. Ernie cleaned it up this morning. So cleaned the food, the cow crap and whatnot went into the conveyor. All runs under there and goes in there. And there are my numbers. What's our straw looking like? Straw's in good shape. Well, that's where we're at. So don't have a whole lot going on today. I got rice there. Where's the sorghum? 3 sorghum fields going over there. There are 2 soybean fields and or 1 wheat field. And we got 2 sunflower fields. So, yeah, we are doing pretty good. We don't really have anything ready to harvest. I don't have any canola planted. The wheat's got another month to go yet. Couple months on the sunflowers. Same with the soybeans. So yeah, we're just kind of in a piddle mode. I might go do some more contracts and get our money back up. A bunch of people needing spraying done. Sprayer only cost me $1,500 a day. But I gotta buy the diesel for it, fuel. Customer supplies fertilizer. So, kind of a good deal, and they pay good, so I think that's where we're gonna go. So, gonna go see if I can knock out a couple of fields today and get another 140 grand, and they're paying What's the contract looking like? See what my PDA says. I mean, yeah, I got a couple big, nothing big. I had a couple big ones. So I might get these little ones knocked out. That'd be 50,000. And Walter's got another field that needs to be cultivated, so we might knock that out. Said be 60, it'd be 120,000. I'll get Earnie. I'll call him up, Earnie Jr, and have him go cultivate. Do this big. Walter's got 2 fields, so we'll have Walter do both of these. Have Earnie do both of these fields while I do some fertilizing. Walter's got a small field of, what does he got? Canola. I don't have a combine. I'm not gonna go rent one for only $6,000. Hoeing. He's got hoeing there. She needing a weeder. Ooh, that's a pretty good contract. I bet I could rent a weeder. Using a hoe. She means a weeder. She's got to mean a weeder. All right. Well, we got some stuff to do. I'm gonna put Earnie Jr on those, and we'll get the weed contract done and make some money over the next few days. Well, time to go make money. We'll see y'all later. All right, campers. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications for new episodes. Thanks for watching. Kansas Farm Guy.